Good morning and a superb Tuesday to each and every single one of you. I'm out on the bike ride, as you can notice. My top sun zip ready for the hill that's coming up. It's now coming up for 7:45. I left at just after 7 o'clock. And distance wise, I'm just about halfway through my 42k bike ride. The only difference is that this half has been just about all downhill. I have hardly built up a sweat at all. The good news is that starting from here, I've got I'd guesstimate probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours of more or less solid climbing to go before I can get the next serious bit of respite as far as downhill is concerned. So this is going to be a reasonably good workout. I'm going to burn a reasonably good number of calories, and by the time I get to the end of it, I should be somewhat leaner than what I am at the moment. But just look at this stunning scenery that I've got behind you, and if you can hear some noise, that's simply because straight down behind me over there, and if you can see it, the water is coming crashing down from the dam that is just over there where the sun's coming over. But anyway, be that as it may, I shouldn't waste too much time over here. I've got a big hill to get over. Let's get cracking so that we can get back and get stuck into smashing out some content for today, and I hope you'll be doing likewise. Speak to you soon. I was just about to get going on the bike again now that I'm out in the sun, and there was something that I spotted that I had to share with you super quickly. Summertime here in Spain, and the days are long, the days are tiring, and you obviously need to think about nutrition on the bike. But there's one little secret here in the south of Spain that I have to show you quickly. Not this fennel plant that's over here, because there's obviously not much nutrition there, but here, literally right next to the road that I'm riding on, we have, wait for it, check it out, a fig tree. Isn't that awesome? So which means that when you get to the peak of summer, you've got nutrition sitting right here next to you. No reason to run out of energy. But good thing there aren't any figs at the moment, because otherwise my intermittent fasting calorie cut that I'm trying to do at the moment would not be working. Time is now coming up for 10 to 8, and jumping back on the bike, heading up that hill into the sun, and a good couple of hours until 4 p.m. when my first meal of the day is due to be happening. Let's see if we can make it all the way until 4. Anyway, speak to you soon. Cheers. Hey, and welcome back. Oh, you've been here all along. I'm back. Anyway, time is now 7 o'clock. I have put in a reasonably good day of vlogging so far, but there's some stuff that I'm really wanting to nail this evening so that I can wrap up on this Tuesday evening in a relatively good space. But what I just want to share with you quickly is this morning's ride. Last posted just before I started the long 2-hour uphill slog. That took a little bit more out of me than what I was hoping. I did it as a fasted ride, so about halfway up the canyon I had a serious lack of calories, so which meant that I had to slow way down, and then just about 15-20 minutes before I got to the next fuente, the next freshwater fountain where I fill up my water bottles, I ran out of water as well, and it was starting to get seriously warm. But I was able to fill up water, drink some water, fill up again, and then complete my ride. By the time I got back home, it was about 10:30 in the morning, and the local tobacco shop just up the road from me has got a thermometer outside, and that was registering 36 Celsius, which for you Americans, 98 Fahrenheit at 10:30 in the morning. So it was getting seriously hot. So energy-wise, that set me back a little bit. Made it all the way through to 4 o'clock as far as my intermittent fasting is concerned. So 4 o'clock this afternoon, I had a decent plate of food. It's now 7 o'clock, so which means that over the course of the next hour, I'll be having another plate of food. So 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock is my eating window, and then nothing through until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So that's my intermittent fasting side of things, but I'm really amped up to be able to get the rest of this blogging work done. Oh, and as far as this morning's ride is concerned, calorie burn, 2,401 calories. That's a reasonably good bike ride, especially doing that on an empty stomach. I'm sure I was able to burn quite a few fat calories along the way, which means that over the next week or so, if I keep doing this, my face might even start leaning out ever so slightly. But the most important thing, getting my content produced, and I've got 2 blog posts that I'm really wanting to get done before I go to bed tonight. So that's what I'm going to be getting stuck into, besides editing this video together so that you have it out nice and early this afternoon. So have yourself a superb day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. And tomorrow will probably be a run in the morning, followed by a gym session, followed by smashing out the content. Stay well, pump out content on your side as well, and I'll speak to you again soon.